Love reading for you. I'm the Tarot Muse and I have got all your cards laid out here, shuffled and ready to go. So let's dive straight in. So in the present moment, what is happening for Taurus? What's coming up? We've got the 8 of Cups, which is a card of walking away from something emotional that no longer serves you. And it's crossed by the 4 of Wands, which is a union, a marriage, or a relationship of sorts. What is happening in the past for Taurus? We have the Ace of Swords, a change of perspective. What is in the future? We have the Queen of Cups, someone who's emotional. Pisces, a Cancerian, or a Scorpio, possibly. What is conscious for you right now, Taurus? The 10 of Swords. What is unconscious for you right now? The 5 of Pentacles. What is going on for you right now, Taurus? Where are you at? The Hierophant. And the other person, where are they at? The World card. I'll explain all of this in a moment. Where is the relationship at? The Death card. And the outcome? Interesting. We have the 6 of Pentacles. Okay, so in the present moment, we have the 8 of Cups, which is about walking away from something that no longer emotionally fulfills you or serves you, which is crossed by the 4 of Wands. And the 4 of Wands is the cards of marriage or union or relationships. So you are trying to walk away from something that no longer serves you emotionally, but what's not fully allowing it to happen is the marriage or the relationship or the union or the connection. So let's get more information about the walking away from something that no longer emotionally fulfills you. 3 cards. Okay, it's a burden. We've got the 10 of Wands. It's a burden to your independence, your financial independence, and it's not honest. The 7 of Swords comes up, so it's a card of deception. All right. Let's find out more about the marriage or the union or the relationship or the connection. Give me 3 cards. Okay, there's a shutdown of sorts or an element of control. And we have the 8 of Swords, which is a card of disempowerment, and it's a self-imposed trapped state of trappedness that you are in, or that this connection or this relationship or marriage is keeping you in. It's created some kind of shutdown in you, and you're trapped in this cage that is actually self-imposed, and then we have the transition card, so moving away from this intensity to calmer waters. So the relationship itself is a burden. It's stopping you from your independence, and it's not honest, and you needing to move away from that. So I'm getting a double confirmation here of this relationship not being healthy. It's not good for you, and you needing to move away from it. So I ask, what is conscious for Taurus right now? And we've got the 10 of Swords. Let's get 3 cards to give us more information. So what is conscious for you right now, Taurus, is that you're realizing that, well, 10 of Swords is quite an intense card. I'll show it to you. You can see the guy has literally been pegged down to the ground by all these swords. Now, the swords represent the realm of the mind. And in this case, either you have literally annihilated yourself with overthinking, or someone or something in the external has done you out through some kind of action. Well, it's not an action, it's more an incident that has happened. And what's happening is, with regards to this, you're finding the inner strength to bring balance to the pain that you're feeling around the situation. So something is starting to move for you in a healthier way. Now, what is unconscious for Taurus? We've got the 5 of Pentacles, and let's get 3 cards to get more information. Okay, again, what you're not aware of is, or what you'll start realizing is that this connection, and it looks like it's a connection that maybe the reason why it's hard to let go of this is because there's still nostalgia for you around the relationship, around the connection, and it's what is creating this intense struggle for you. And so I see you really thinking about it a lot, about the nostalgia. One card for nostalgia. And moving away from it. Or at least that's one aspect of it. Or what it could mean is, with this crash and burn and this intense, painful struggle of a place that you find yourself in, and I'm getting divorce coming through for some of you. Yeah, it's been a, we've got the Five of Swords over here, so it's been it has potentially been a bit of a brutal ending. For some, it could have been like quite a not a fair ending, not a nice, healthy ending. It could have been a very abrupt cutting and walking away, where one person, didn't consider the other person. Maybe it was like some kind of power struggle with the ending, and yeah, it's left you feeling incredibly emotional. I've got the King of Cups here. So it's left you feeling emotional, or it could be with a water sign, which is a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. This meltdown, this breakdown that's happening, it could be with a water sign. Nevertheless, I see there's nostalgia and reflecting over everything that's happened, and perhaps you're only now starting to look at what's happening. And go deeper with it, processing it in your mind, and then in what will become more conscious is you'll be reflecting more on how the relationship made you feel, and you'll be reflecting on this person and just really going deeper with what the relationship is about. So let's look at what happened in the past for you, Taurus. We have the Ace of Swords, which is like a paradigm shift or change of perspective. So, okay. So, yeah, it's interesting because we've got the King of Pentacles, and this is you. King of Pentacles is an earth sign. It rules Taurus or Virgo or Capricorn. And this King of Pentacles, so there's a paradigm shift that's happening around, and I feel like it's something to do with work and stability, but it's what the card in the middle is the Five of Wands, and it's a card of conflict and tension and fighting and instability, and it's really affecting your sense of groundedness and structure and stability and consistency. So it could have affected your business as well. And I see you going through a change of perception and understanding and awareness about this. There's a realization that happens for you. And perhaps this is what sets the ball in motion with moving away. And what I'm getting here is that there's a realization about the happiness of the relationship, and it's a realization that the happiness was not what you thought it was, and it's very painful for you. I've got the Justice card, I've got the Nine of Swords, the Happiness card, the Ten of Cups, happy family, Judgment, which is stepping into a higher place, and the Broken Heart with three swords penetrating it. So yeah, this conflict and everything that has happened has made you realize something, and it's to do with the nature of the relationship and what it's not. And so perhaps there's, because I've got in the Osho tarot cards that I have on the side here, I've got letting go and ripeness, and I've got the coffin. So the coffin tells me it's over, but the letting go and ripeness shows me that perhaps there's still a holding on. There's a feeling that you're needing this, but actually you're not. And what is needed is for you to go through the transformation. So I've got the Tower card over here, and you can see it. It's an intense card. It's about allowing this crash and burn to happen so that you can come through it reborn, so to speak. And you are going to, because of the card. I want to get more information about the future, and we've got the Queen of Cups over here. Give me 3 cards. So this could be your person again, because Queen of Cups is a water sign. Okay, so I've got the Queen of Cups, I've got the 7 of Cups, the High Priestess, and the Star. So what I'm feeling about this is I'm feeling that this person that was in your life was a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. And there's this realization that there's this intuitive realization that the dreams and the hopes and the wishes were just a fantasy, they weren't real. So I'm seeing 2 things here. I'm seeing this person realizing this water sign, realizing that intuitively these hopes and dreams that they had were just fantasies, they weren't real. But it could also be you in your emotional state realizing. So for this person, I've got the World card, which means for them some kind of cycle is complete. And yeah, there's some kind of offering that is coming their way. It's like this cycle with you is done for them, and I've got the King of Wands, I've got the Knight of Cups, and I've got the Emperor card over here. So The Emperor card could be you. The Emperor card is very much about structure, masculinity. It's a very father figure. It's taking control. It's making things happen in a sort of action-orientated way. But then on either side of that, I've got the King of Wands and the Knight of Cups. So it's almost like whatever the cycle was, or whatever the experience was with regards to this person, it's come to an end. So whatever this offering was has come to an end. So there's also a strong possibility that, you know, depending on what gender it is that we're dealing with, that how this person was, this is the other for you, Taurus, how this person was has come to an end, which is very fiery and sort of moving in and making all these grand gestures and offerings and promises, but it not amounting to anything. So let's look at what's happening for you, Taurus. We've got the Hierophant card. Let's get some more information. Okay, so yeah, things are really not good for you, nor clear for you. I'm seeing you going through such an intense struggle. The Hierophant card is here, and the Hierophant is, well, one of two things. Either it's the teacher or the guru, or it's structure and conformity and following tradition. So with regards to tradition, you persevering with attempting to understand the confusion. So there's a lot of confusion for you in all of what's happening here, and there's a persevering with wanting to understand it from the stance of being traditional. And you know, perhaps I'm seeing a lot of swords in your reading. Swords are all about the mind, and I'm feeling like, you know, we've got the Ace of Swords, and we've got the Nine of Swords, and we've got the Ten of Swords, and the Eight, and the Six. I mean, we've literally got all the swords over here, and swords can pertain to a rigid or a stuck mind. And you know, Taurus is a fixed sign. It's a bull. This is how it is. There's a stubbornness to it, and perhaps this incident has come along to shake things up for you in order to change your perspective, to change your perception of the situation or of yourself in a way that allows you to grow. So the relationship itself has got the Death card, and I just want to get 3 cards to find out more about this death. Okay, so in the middle we have this boredom or this apathy with regards to the ending. It's almost like I've seen this in a lot of readings. When we lose something, there's a sadness, but there's a pain and a sadness, but there's also in a way like a boredom or an apathy, because that object of our attention is no longer there, and we're no longer being entertained by the exchange, and so all of a sudden there's this void, and it's a feeling of apathy sometimes, or boredom for not having that exchange or that experience anymore. But what I'm seeing is, with regards to the relationship, yes, this death has happened, and yes, that apathy and sort of state of boredom is there. But on either side of those cards, we have the Empress and the Wheel of Fortune. So things are changing, and at some point you're going to start getting more comfortable with this change, and it's not going to be about the other person not being there anymore or being a part of your life, but more about getting comfortable with yourself again and moving to where your life wants to take you. Tensity is building with addiction, stalemate. Yeah, So there was definitely something unhealthy about this relationship, and possibly around sexuality, because I've got the Devil card and I've got the Knight of Wands, and yeah. Okay, well, let's see what the outcome card is about. We have the Six of Pentacles, we have the Page of Pentacles, we have the Ten of Pentacles, and we have the Eight of Pentacles. So we've gone from all this mental churning and anguish and pain to money, finances, grounding, which is what you're about, Taurus. I mean, among other things, but Taurus generally is, it rules the earth, and it rules the realm of wealth and material finance. So it's, yeah, the ending, the outcome is about reinvesting your energy back into your abundance and putting your energy into creation, working at something that will bring rewards. And even some kind of new project coming your way that will allow you to get back on your feet and to get into that state of sharing. I'm also getting a feeling that there may have been some intense financial struggles here for you, and this card just confirms that you will be getting back on your feet again. Yeah, this is quite an intense reading. Yeah, I felt a lot of, just didn't feel so good. It didn't feel. It feels like you're right in it right now, Taurus, with all the cards that are coming up. And I just want to say that you need to persevere with allowing yourself to burn through, to crack open, to allow it to penetrate you and to change and transform your perception, so that you are lighter as a result of it. Okay, well, yeah, thank you for watching, and if you enjoyed this reading, you can contact me through my website, and we can go deeper. Otherwise, would love it if you could like and subscribe, and please leave a comment and let me know how you feel, what you thought, how this resonates with you, if it hit the nail in any way. And I will be back again next week, so hopefully I'll see you then. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.